It's taping right now. You're being taped. Here's your music.
Turn that off. Why you putting that vest on?
That's half one. Yeah, man. So, take the time. I mean,
No, you're right. I'm gonna get it to the bill until you get into that still photo.
No, don't forget we gotta do some photos.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Let me take my phone off. I'm gonna do some photos too. Or you can send me the ones we take.
That's your camera right there. When it's on red, it's taping. The mics ain't on because I didn't hook up the big camera, but it just looks good. We are retaping. We taping.
You're in the grill pit, bitch.
No, hold up. You got it. You go ahead and say it now.
You're in the grill pit, bitch.
One time, like this.
This is SF More, your prison lawyer. SF More, your prison lawyer. SF More. Gorilla, grill pit.
You're in the motherfucking grill pit.
Gorilla, grill pit.
You're in the motherfucking grill pit.
You're in a grill pit.
You're in the motherfucking grill pit.
This is SAF Mo, your prison lawyer, and I'm gonna give it to you raw, or I ain't gonna give it to you at all. On IGSTS, on GP, you feel me?
What do you got to say about SAF Mo saying white MFers?
I don't give a fuck what anybody says because it's America and you should be able to do and say what the fuck you want. 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 God bless America.
You in the grill pit, bitch.
What's up, man?
It's SAF Mo, your prison lawyer, and this is another session of the Grill Pit. I got my man
Ryan be in the middle.
and
Last summer and this year at the circle. Tell them about the community, what a community is. Because like we don't.
you
do
could
this.
tell them better because you live in the community.
We don't do this.
I experienced it. I experienced it.
You experienced it?
I experienced it. And all I gotta say for it is when I say community, what they're doing over here is community, right? But our community's been so broken.
Our community ain't broken.
So with so many people, fathers missing, That's not broken.
No. When I say our community not broken, it's that we just haven't figured out a way to bring everybody together. That's the problem.
Let me ask you a question. When you move into, like, say you move over there on, say you move on 34th and Penn.
Yeah.
And you move into a house over there. Do your neighbors come and try to get to know you over there?
I know everybody over North already.
Well, if you
didn't know
don't
everybody,
do just say if you didn't know you wasn't from here and you
wasn't from there,
you moved there. It's me. I moved. Fuck. Don't ask.
Would they bring you a cake?
Yeah. So I moved in over there.
Would they say welcome to the neighborhood and knock on your door and stuff like that?
They don't do that.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
Listen, I'm gonna meet my neighbors anyway because if you're gonna meet somebody if I move to 36th and Penn, I'm gonna meet somebody on that block. I'm gonna get cool with somebody on that block, and people always talk about, I'm trying to move about off the north side. Man, that is our community, man. We can't just give our community away. These people building big ass buildings all.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, north side kind of like an old western town. You know what I mean? In small buildings, but everybody knew each other. You know what I mean? Now I got a pretty 20 years later. I see these big ass apartment complexes that can't nobody get into. They finna kick all them black people off the north side, put them somewhere else.
Yeah.
And build it up.
Yeah. They're gonna do like they do everywhere. Chicago, everywhere. They're gonna branch out the city.
Greeny Greens and all that all the other projects.
You go to Chicago right now, ride down. You be like, what the? Where did I go? But I just want to say, I want to stay with the coalition part, and I want to stay with the reason I want to stay with the coalition part is because you hit on some points about the people with this budget, this huge budget, not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? They're giving out to certain people. But when I looked at that, again, talking to Los on the phone, it just seems as I look around, it's almost like a system where you got these other individuals pulling these other individuals up, and it's just a network of individuals. Like if you're not in that network,
You're done.
They're not gonna know who you are. They're not gonna fund you. So you can say, oh, that's good. But you could also say that they're vetting, because if I know what this guy is capable of and what he's gonna do and all he's gonna do, and he hasn't done anything, and he's telling me this guy's gonna come up and he's with the same program, then I'm gonna give them money. I'm not gonna give Marvina any money because she's gonna do too much with it. She's gonna actually change shit. So she's never gonna get anything, nothing substantial, but we're gonna always continue to give it to the same organizations.
But hold on, don't get me wrong though. I'm not saying that there's not individuals within these organizations that really want to make change.
You just said individuals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said
Individuals. The organization. That's what I agree with you on that. I'm gonna go with you on that.
There's some thorough cats out there. You got Elijah Darius for the Freedom Fund. You know what I mean? He reaches back. You know, it's a lot of people out there that's really doing, that's really here for the community. But you gotta understand too, being a part of the system in a sense, they're kind of tied down to certain things. They can't do what they want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they got livelihoods, and these people paying their livelihoods. So I understand that. That's why, as a community, we need to figure out a way to get all that fuck the government money.
Right.
Fuck these corporations that's trying to, like I said. Is there a way that we can have a community grassroots justice apparatuses, but still do business in a way where we can have our own money in our own community and use that money to change our community for the better? Because there's no, if you've never been to prison and you don't understand how the prison works, how the hell how you gonna fix it?
Right.
And we need to figure out why it's so hard for a state convict, ex-convict, to come out of prison and get a job and get housing. But it's so easy for a federal convict, ex-convict, to get out of prison and get housing and get a job.
I don't know.
It should be the same. It should be the same across the board.
It should be no problem for anybody.
It should be no problem for nobody.
Once you
paid your debt
to
society.
So says Brother Malcolm once said, I'm a second-class citizen. Then give me some second-class taxes. You tax me like everybody else. You treat me like everybody else. Let me not pay my motherfucking taxes. Watch how quick they knock on my door.
Yeah.
So
Why is it so hard for him? He's a state release.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a federal release. You see what I got?
Mm-hmm.
You see what he don't have?
Yeah, it shouldn't even be that. The conversation shouldn't be hard or anything. It should be like you say, once you done did your time.
You paid your debt.
You paid your debt. You have not done nothing recently. Why can you continue to discriminate against me
Mm-hmm.
over and over again? When does this shit end?
Mm-hmm.
So to answer the question about this grassroots organization, the reason why IGSTS, we got together on this platform is because what we have to start doing is calling attention to things like the work release program.
Mm-hmm.
And when we call attention to it, it's basically saying, y'all gonna have to start giving us our just due. We're gonna have to start making some money because people can't get out after 25 years, 5 years, 3 years, and not have anything.
Mm-hmm.
And like you say, Monty Ross, somebody who spent 30 years in prison, getting out saying, what the fuck do you want me to do?
And he's at retirement age right now, working hard.
But he didn't work in prison. You don't put him in prison. You know he's gonna get out and not have anything. All your whole purpose is to send him to these menial jobs and make him work. You gotta work now. You want to eat? You gotta work.
Prisoners are basically the Mexicans of the manufacturing industry.
Yeah.
We get out, they want you to work in a warehouse, carry heavy ass boxes, drive these small ass trucks around the community. They want us to do the jobs that that people don't want to do.
Yeah, of course. That's how I felt when I came out.
So
It's
I'm
like-
like, damn. I mean, some of them do pay good. Some of them do allow you to make a living, but not all of them though. Then you got people working and getting paid $12, $13, $14 an hour, or
Bullshit.
or you join
Bullshit.
a organization that'll give you a job. But
The balloon factory.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Anagram.
yeah,
Anagram.
you still get paid peanuts.
It's about 5 people working at Anagram.
But then, so
halfway
just
house I'm
tell
working
him, you don't have to tell him where you work at, but his other job is a halfway house. And he's got people getting out on that MenCore program.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know that. So they getting out going to MenCore, going to Anagram, working
Working
for
at Anagram.
So they're promoting that Anagram. That's what I was going to get back to about why. Because I had to start thinking about it. And I was like, they have this policy on the books that allow people to get out after 50% of their time is done.
Mhm.
And it's obvious. Like any policy on the books, they know it exists. They know they can actuate it. So I started thinking. And then I didn't really draw to this MenCore program. And so I did some real thorough thinking. So MenCore is sending these people, the same people they had working for a little bit of nothing. They're bringing them out and they got them working still for a little
Working
bit
for
of
a
nothing.
little bit or more, but a little bit.
No,
of
it's still a
nothing
little bit of nothing.
A little bit more, but it's a little bit. Still a little bit of nothing.
But the whole time you work for
Yeah.
MenCore, they got you by the balls. So I started thinking about like who. So when I was telling you when we was at that meeting, I was asking a question about my job is root causes. That's my profession. That's what I do when I come in. I'm look for the root cause. That's what I have to do. I can't just fix something and just like even if I come in here and the air conditioning's out and Freon might be the problem, I still have to question like why is the Freon working? Is it a hole? Is there a hole in it? Is it bad hose? What's the reason why? I got to find a root cause because I didn't want to come back and fix I don't come back and fix anything again.
Twice.
I'm fixing big shit. So when it goes up and production starts running, I don't want to have to fix it. So I said, with this whole work release program thing, why is it a problem? Problem for one. So do a circle about with the prison industry in general, and then you figure out prisons don't really make any money at all. They pay out a lot. They don't make any money because they're not profit. They're not for profit, right? They just
until you get the MenCore.
that's what I'm getting to. I'm sort of working to that. So for the people who don't understand, prisons don't make a profit.
Yeah, the people pay for the prison.
People pay for the prisons. They juice the fuck out of prison.
Yeah,
but then they have these other things that circle around it. MenCore, the people that bringing the food in, they don't get paid.
Then you got
but no. Let me just finish my point because I'm getting to the point. The point is going to be gold because the people are getting cold. Like so, you got the governor. Nobody asks where the governor's wife works. She might work for one of those companies.
Yeah.
She might. They might. A lot of times
she might own one of those companies.
We don't know. I'm just speculating now, but nobody never questions that. That's never the big question, right? But at the end of the day, those companies have to make money. And so when you say work release, and you say release these prisoners, prisoners out, you know what I see? Money coming out of my pocket because now they can't work at MenCore no more. They're going to be making their own money. And that's the reason why they're not doing that shit. And that's the reason he's against it. It's all political.
Rumor has it that the Bushes, Barbara Bush, owns Keefe. You know,
surprised.
and I know.
Keefe is a major.
He knows
distributor of
that Keefe supplies
That coffee, boy.
90%
cook crack.
of
Yeah.
the products
that
on
Keefe-
commissary at most of the prisons.
Yeah, and they charging you an arm and a leg for that shit.
Nasty ass.
And Bob
Yeah,
Barker,
nasty ass coffee.
Bob Barker, you get Bob Barker shoes, Bob Barker soap,
We all
Bob Barker shampoo.
we all know these mother. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's really asking the critical questions.
Okay.
Who's capitalizing on it?
Who's gonna
Who's
lose it?
capitalizing?
Yeah, why you gonna keep it working? It's not working.
This is what I've been told over the years when I was in prison. They say that the people in the higher ups, they run MNCOR. They got all the stock.
Yeah, there's administrators. Yeah,
So they're
Some
making a
stuff
decision.
I've seen that.
So,
Yeah, they do.
So if they're making a decision into MNCOR, they're gonna try to produce their profits, right?
Of
That's
course.
why they kicked all the other people who wasn't giving putting products into the prison. So now they're like, oh, you only can buy these products now.
Yeah.
These products are our products.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So the money we give y'all gotta give it right back to us. And then the public, they pay everything as far as housing us, which they say it costs what, $40
Yes,
some shit, I don't know,
Yeah.
$40 a day or whatever to
Yeah.
house an inmate. So the people who's paying it. Now this is what people don't know. When we make chairs, the desks, the bunks, we make everything in the prison. They charge the taxpayer.
It's still taxpayer getting taxed twice.
No, listen, we finish. So if we make a chair in prison, we make it full of, we probably get paid $1 for that chair. I mean, $1 off that chair, maybe 25 cents. The average taxpayer you're gonna pay from MNCOR, you're gonna pay $5,000 for that chair easily.
Mm-hmm.
Just to even move from the products from MNCOR to the main building, they're taxing taxpayers hundreds of dollars.
And
it's not even
taxes to house you.
It's not even a block.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
And the taxpayers paying taxes to house you.
That's the reason why they won't get rid of prisons, because it's the best thing going for them.
Yeah.
You know, they can play this game all day long and keep taxing the hell out of the. They tax us.
They tax us.
They tax us.
We can't even vote.
They tax us.
We can't even vote.
They tax the hell out of you.
You get your voting rights in the state of Minnesota.
No.
What?
I'm on parole. I can.
No. If you're on
Right,
parole,
that's what
you
I'm saying.
can't.
So
but
it's-
when you're off probation and parole,
Yeah, you get your rights restored.
Yeah,
But
okay,
still,
so then I shouldn't be paying
but
taxes.
then but it
I
doesn't.
got 10 years of
this
parole.
is-
I'm paying taxes.
That's
I can't vote for what I want to office.
Right.
Fuck her if he gets his right to vote. Yeah, great, but he's still a second class citizen when you get discriminated about housing, work. You know what I'm saying? So you're paying full price taxes. Again, Brother Malcolm said you're paying full price for everything. They taxing the hell out of you. You don't get no discounts.
But you're making it hard for me to live.
But you making you tax me, but you treat me like a second. I'm paying first class. Like it's like you pay for a ticket to get on an airplane first class, but I seat you in coach.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing to us, man. And nobody's pointing that shit out. And that's the problem.
And then a lot of people is coming out of prison homeless. So now what y'all doing is y'all say, okay, we're gonna house y'all as long as they pay us all this money to house y'all. But now we kick y'all ass out, go live in one of them 10 cities and shoot up a heroin in your arm and shit. Then you come back to us and y'all pay us again. So the people it's getting fucked, man. Y'all basically giving motherfuckers a free blank check to do what they're not doing. Rehabilitate motherfuckers. They're not fixing motherfuckers. They even call
There's no real rehabilitation.
The public better wake up, man. Y'all better divert them to that shit somewhere else, because the education system in Minnesota is failing. Put money into that. You know what I mean? Send kids to college. Do something. Goddamn.